Here we are with another Formula 1 video, this time in pre-season for the new Race 100 League season, Season 4. And Brazil was the track that was selected to do our pre-season test, so here it is. Qualifying, this is my fastest qualifying lap. I think that's my only qualifying lap actually. Coming up then towards turn 1, locking a front left brake, going in there. Turns 1, 2 and now through 3. Time is up at the end of the session, but I crossed the line before that, so I can complete this lap. Down then towards the first sector and turn 4. Can't quite touch the apex through there, but now through 5. And now up through the gears, up towards the uphill section. The uphill right-hander. Now into the part of the track where you really need a lot of downforce. Nice line through there, didn't really touch an apex though. And braking down for the hairpin, another lock up. Using a bit of curve on the exit, now through the flat out left-hander. Up towards the final proper corner on this track. Lots of curve on the exit, touching the grass a little bit. Now up towards the start finish line, just going up through the gears, using up all of the curves. Coming over the start finish line, staying as close to the wall as you can, the quickest run, and it is good enough for third place. Third place, my teammate down in 10th. So Mr. Dead on pole from Silent, from me, and Skunk in 4th with Matt in 5th and Damaso in 6th. There we go then, Mr. Dead on pole position, Jack in 3rd, and his teammate Dan in 10th. We are now ready for the start of this pre-season race. Waiting for the lights now, we've got 5, and we are away in Brazil. We are away. Jack has got away well, and he's actually in the second phase of the start better than Silent. Braking late. Silent and Jack touch in turn 1. Jack's gotten away with it. Can't really see what happened to Silent though. Jack is through turn 1 safely. Despite the touch, Anna's made up the place and is in a second behind Mr. Dead now. Coming out towards the end of lap 2 then, Mr. Dead pulling out a little bit of gap. He's made a big error there. He's gone very wide on the exit of the left-hander before the pit straight, and now that's put him on his back foot. Jack got a very good exit out of that corner, and now down the start-finish straight. Jack with a lot of momentum, and coming up behind him, can't quite get alongside. He's a lot closer now through turns 1 and 2. Mr. Dead with a good line, but Jack with a good line as well. Mr. Dead running out a little bit wide. Jack with the fastest lap of the race so far, albeit only lap 2. Mr. Dead going a little bit defensive, although he doesn't need to. Jack doesn't have the straight line speed. Mr. Dead takes the line, but he's gone wide. He's gone wide, he's gone over the curbs, and he's lost control. They're so close to touch. They are so close to touching there, but Jack manages to take the place and takes the lead. Jack then through the low speed section, and Mr. Dead is out of the race. Mr. Dead with reliability issues in the pre-season test is out of the race. That has extended Jack's lead in the Grand Prix. It was a couple of seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. What is it now? Goes through the second sector point, waiting for Mateus, who is now in second place, with Damaso in 3rd. What is the gap? 7 seconds. Coming out towards the end of lap 15, and the Ferrari mechanics are out in the pit lane, ready for Jack. His teammate Dan is already out of the race, so it must be for Jack. Daniel not having a very good pre-season test then. Jack changes onto the prime compound tyres, loses the lead to Mateus. Is that going to be the only position he loses? I believe it is. Yes, it is. Jack then has the lead of this race back, and he now leads Skunk by 9 seconds. Now then, lap 22 of 71, and in second and third. Mateus and Silent have had a collision. This is all helping Jack's lead. The gap was 11 seconds, although Damaso has now taken second place. And that is just helping Jack's cause more and more. It's all falling into place. Jack then starting lap 38 with a 24-second lead over Damaso. And Damaso's now gone. Damaso has also had a reliability failure. So now, because of that, Skunk now is in second place and he has a 29-second lead over him. The gap now nearly half a minute. Jack now coming in for what is his second stop of the day, and I believe he'll be putting on the option tyres. The gap is definitely big enough for him to get in and out in time. The gap was 26 seconds, so he's definitely got more than enough time to get in and out in that time. And Jack now rejoins in the lead. Coming up then towards the end of lap 56, Jack in for his third and final pit stop. He's done 15 laps on those option tyres. Now he's doing another 15 laps. He's going to be doing another 15 laps on this set of new tyres. He now comes down the pit lane. This is going to be a lot closer. Silent only 15 seconds behind. It's going to be quite close whether or not he can actually get out in front of Silent. Coming then down towards the exit of the pit lane. Jack trying to get some acceleration. He's always touched the wall on the exit of the pit lane, but he has now just about got out ahead of Silent, and now he can pull away on those new tyres. Jack rounds the last corner, and now up the hill, and he's run out of fuel on the way to the line. But yeah, that has been his most concerning issue in the whole Grand Prix. He has not had anything to deal with. He's been out front by himself, and Jack wins the Grand Prix.
I was very close.
Silent then in second place, just under half a minute behind, 26.8 seconds you can see there, and some of that time was lost as well because of the Jack running out of fuel down the pit straight. Matt in third with Skunk fourth, and the new guy who will be in a Toro Rosso Visual Temps in fifth, with Buddy Lee and Northern Thunder 6th and 7th. They are the only 7 finishers of the 12 who started.